I'm Alyssa D. Miranda from Bachelor of Elementary Education 1A. For today's video, I will discuss and I will talk about the disaster and the preparedness that we need. So please continue watching my video. Disaster preparedness. So before that, we will discuss what is the meaning of disaster. Disaster is a sudden calamitous event that seriously disrupts the functioning of a community or society and causes human, material, and economic or environmental losses that exceed the community's or society's ability to cope using its own resources. Though often caused by nature, disaster can have human origin. There are four common disasters. First is earthquake. Earthquakes are usually caused when rock underground suddenly breaks along a fault. This sudden release of energy causes the seismic wave that makes the ground shake. Second is tsunami. A tsunami is a series of waves in a water body caused by the displacement of a large volume of water, generally in an ocean or a large lake. Third is a tornado. A tornado is a violent rotating column of air extending from a thunderstorm to the ground. And lastly, a typhoon. A typhoon is a giant, rotating storm that brings wind, rain, and destruction. Hurricane and typhoon are both kind of tropical cyclones. Things you should do before the disaster. First is gather documents and cash. Make sure your emergency kit contains enough cash to pay for foods, lodging, and other necessities for at least 3 days. You should not be able to return to your home. The power is out or you are unable to get cash from a bank or ATM. Second is make an emergency plan. Prevention. Action taken to avoid an incident. Mitigation, preparedness, response, and recovery. In addition, an emergency plan promotes safety awareness and shows the organization's commitment to the safety of workers. The lack of an emergency plan could lead to severe losses such as multiple casualties and possible financial collapse of the organization. Third is evaluate your home. Structural safety is an international journal devoted to integrate risk assessment for a wide range of constructed facilities such as building, bridge, earth structures, offshore facilities, dams, lifeline, and nuclear structural system. Prepare a disaster kit. 10 items to have in your emergency kits are bag. Change of clothes including socks and underwear. Healthy, non-perishable snack, water, first aid kit, ibuprofen, acetaminophen, and antihistamine. Flashlight and extra batteries. Portable cell phone battery and wall plug or USB cell phone charger and cash. Things you should do during the disaster. Stay calm. If you're indoors, stand against a wall near the center of the building. Stand in a doorway or crawl under heavy furniture, a desk or a table. Stand away from windows and outside doors. If you're outdoors, stay in an open, away from power line or anything that might fall. Stay away from buildings. During the typhoon, listen to the radio or TV for information. Secure your home. Moor your boat if time permits. Turn off utilities like electricity if instructed to do so. Avoid using the phone except for serious emergencies. If you're in a tsunami area, drop to your hands and knees. Cover your head and neck with your arms. Hold on to any sturdy furniture until the shaking stops. Crawl only if you can reach better cover, but do not go through an area with more debris. If you are outside of a tsunami hazard zone and receive a warning, then stay where you are unless officials tell you otherwise. Evacuation routes. Evacuation routes are often marked by a wave with an arrow in the direction of higher ground. If you are in the water, then grab onto something that floats. During eruption, avoid low-lying places because lava flows and mud flows are more likely to pass here. Seek cover in case of ash falls and rock falls and use mask to cover your nose and mouth and to avoid breathing in the ashes. Always stay indoors and watch for your kids. They might be tempted to go out. Stay in the evacuation center and wait for further instructions and do not leave until said so. Things you should do after the disaster. First, make sure you, your family members, and pets are safe and accounted for. Second, make sure everyone takes their go bag and your lockbox of essential and financial documents. Third, attend to physical injuries and emotional distress. Fourth, if you have a home standing but there is damage, secure your property. Fifth, if you can still live in your home but it requires some critical repairs, contact your insurance agent. Be sure to take photos before the work started. Save all recipe related to the repair for your claim. Remember to watch out for home repair scams. 6. If you need another place to shelter, keep track of all expenses you incur. During this time, collect receipts and put them in an envelope until you can meet with an insurance representative. Many homeowners and renters insurance policies provide limited coverage for hotels, meals, and other expenses following a disaster. Disaster preparedness can save life, so plan ahead, be ready, and stay informed.